Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Shar. I'm back with another video. Today we have a host of things to talk about. But just before we do that, I'm going to allow a few more people to come on in and then we're going to jump right into it. All right? Let's go. All right. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit that like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Listen, y'all make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. And remember to speak when you walk on in the chat because ain't nobody sleep with you last night. If you aren't following me on any forms of social media, go ahead and follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X, and even now Patreon at Shar's Reality number 6. If you haven't had a chance to follow me on my backup pages, please do on all platforms at Shar's Reality Family. This is not a chat for children, so if you're a child, I'm sorry, you have the exit stage left. Hello to all my newcomers, flip-floppers, and day ones. What's up? And lottie-dottie to everybody. All right, guys, today I'm going to give you a little bit of music in the background. I'm going to turn it down pretty low, so, it's just there, right? But I am going to turn it on. So I do know that it's there, but I feel like my client is going to be a little messy today, a little noisy. So I want to give you guys a little background noise so that doesn't pop through the chat. If it gets to be too much, then I'll definitely end the live. But for right now, we gonna make it work. All right. Hello to everyone that popped in. I saw Veronica come through. Hi, love. How are you? And welcome to the chat. I hope that we aren't here for 50 minutes long because we don't have that much to talk about this morning. But when I start talking, we never know if it's going to be an hour, 2 hours. Well, it definitely ain't going to be longer than an hour. We do know that. But we don't know if it's going to be between 30 and 50 minutes. Okay. We do know that. So we just going to go with the flow of traffic. Again, thank you for all my day ones who's be jumping in, hitting that like button. Thank you for all my newcomers. Like, hey, girl, I'm new. Listen, I love y'all the long way. Okay. I love everybody that loves on me. Okay. Thank you, Veronica. Yeah, so I love everybody that love on me. It's so much stuff going on. And I'm so mad because y'all, I think, oh, maybe it didn't. Maybe I did that. I hope that my speaker didn't die. I hope that yeah, I hope my speaker didn't die. I hope that it just cut off because I wasn't using it because I like the sound. When I listen back to it, I'd be like, okay, I like the way that sounds. So I hope for the sake of that that we are able to get the sound going. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, for those of you who don't know, Hazel E got dumped by Blueface. Okay. He says she is too old to be as messy as she is. Krishan is running around here bragging about her 100K that she made in a matter of 3 days. And Carlissa is saying that Blueface is the one to thank for that. Okay. She's saying that Blueface don't hate her. He actually told Lemmy what to give her. He just don't want nothing to do with her. Okay. I think it's PlaqueBoyMax, and American Next Top Model, ex American Next Top Model, get into a little scuffle over a kiss, and now she's threatening to sue. And it's like, girl, leave these people alone. Leave these people alone. So listen. Y'all know I don't ask for much, but go ahead and share the live if you are here, okay? Because it's imperative that you do so that people can know that I'm over here and I can stay active in the altar room, okay? The more shares, the more people come on over like, oh, Char's live, okay? So definitely go ahead and share that live, okay? I didn't announce that I made the 11K, and thank you guys for that. I've been sitting at 10K for about a year because I was just inactive and I wasn't pushing as much as I should have. But I'm here and we're going on to our 12K, and I'm excited about that. Okay. We also going to talk about Lemmy and Janisha, okay, and Scotty on top of that, okay. Lemmy is over there running a professional circus, okay, and nobody can tell me anything different. All right, so we're going to get into this professional circle as well, okay. Now I listened back to my live yesterday. I don't like the breaks when I forget to upload something. I have to take a break and then upload it. So because of that, I wanted to talk about the young boy that was from Winslow Township, who was attacked by their neighbor's dog purposely. The young boy was 10 years old and he was attacked by the neighbor's dog purposely. There's some pictures up on Instagram if you guys didn't see that. I did post them there in my TikTok. And I'll try to post them to my community. But because I don't want the break, I'm not going to try to upload them here, but they're very disturbing. But I want the word to get out. So I'm going to tell my people to go over there and share that live that content as much as you can so that people can know. So this guy, which happens to be this individual neighbor, sicked his dog on a 10-year-old, tore him up. Okay. He happens to also be that same district bus driver. And nobody is doing anything about it. She says the police officers, she keep calling, they keep saying document it. How much more y'all want her to document? Because here's the thing. He've already gotten hurt. And if you go over to my TikTok or Instagram, because I did post them there, you guys will see how disturbing all of this is, okay? I do want to read to you guys the mother's note, and then we can jump from there. But it's really disturbing. I'll post them here. I don't know, because YouTube be tripping. They're on both of those platforms, okay? You can go check them out on Instagram, or you can check them out on or you guys can check them out on TikTok, okay? So just so if you missed it, that's what it is, okay? But this is the mother's note, and I didn't get a chance to post them, so I'm not going to pause and do some. But she says, I've been trying to stay strong, but I'm honestly scared for my life. And for my child, my son was attacked 14 times by our neighbors, Thomas Williams, and his also a bus driver for Winslow Township District dog. Okay. And since then, everything has spiraled into something I'd never imagined. We had to live through the man who owns the dog, a white man who says he's retired veteran, has been aggressive towards me and has said things that made me feel targeted, unsafe, and honestly racially singled out. Okay. Thank you so much, Veronica. Racially singled out. It says, as a Black mother, this whole situation feels different, heavy, dangerous. Some of the things he said I've shaken me to my core. I shouldn't have to fear what a grown man might do to me or my 10-year-old child. I shouldn't have to fear someone who seems to take pleasure in intimidating us. My car had been vandalized, and after everything that already happened, it's hard not to feel like we're being targeted on every level. I have been doing things I'm supposed to do, documenting, reporting, calling for help, but it feels like nothing is being taken serious. Okay, it says, I've been calling Winslow Police Department again and again, begging for help, and nothing has been done. It feels like we're invisible, like our safety doesn't matter, and it's terrifying. I'm doing everything I can to protect my son, but I'm exhausted and scared. This is not how any family should have to live. This is not how any mother should feel in her own home. And y'all, if y'all go over to Instagram, or if you guys go over to Instagram, or what's the other one? Go over to Instagram, or TikTok. You guys will see how crazy these pictures are of the baby getting bit by the dog. Okay, so I just wanted to bring some awareness here as well, because it's one of my bigger platforms and you guys engage with me. But y'all, that's pretty sad. Okay, we are at the 10-minute mark, so let's jump into the meat and the potatoes. All right, so Krishan, you guys know that she's running around here saying that her and her dude, her and her dude basically was out here, and they had they making money. She said that she had a wire from Lemmy, and she's not worrying about Blueface, and Blueface ain't kick nobody out the club, yada yada yada, right? And that may all be true. However, she's saying that she made 100K. Now, I don't have a problem with her making this 100K, but she is also saying that Carlissa is saying that she knew how much Krishan had made, because Blueface was the one that told Lemmy what to give her. Now, I don't know how much pull in the relationship between Blueface and Lemmy has, but I do know that Blueface said that Lemmy had gave him a huge lump sum when he was arrested, for Jaden to be okay, and Jaden kind of ran off with all the money, according to Blueface, versus giving him some and her keeping some. Okay, so I do know that. So maybe the relationship is what it is. Okay, so Carlissa says he told them to give you that bag and how much to give, and he told Lemmy too. He don't want to see you starve. We know what you got. He not your enemy. He just don't mess with you. I get that, but I also feel like Carlissa, again, like overstepping. You just be in the mix. If he wanted to respond, he should have, right? I love her as a grandparent, but boy, she sure do irk my nerves as the mother of Blueface. It's like, you say you don't like the girl, and I don't know about nobody else, but if I don't like you, I am not under no circumstances watching you. I don't care for you. The fact that she watches Krishan pages around the clock tells me that you're too invested, and you might just like her after all, okay? You might just want her to come sit next to you like Jaden is sitting next to you after all. Okay, I believe if Krishan come back today or tomorrow and be like, come on, we're going to be cool, I think Carlissa would take her up on an offer, because at the end of the day, Carlissa loves it. All right. So I did want to tell you guys about that. So this morning, I had walked in to work basically, and I saw this and I was like, oh my God, this is a mess. Okay, so Blueface broke up with Hazel E. Hazel E turns around and responds to that of him saying she's too old, yada, yada, yada. And look, she is too old. But what I would say is, if she too old, cool. But was she too old when she was over here giving you all the clout and stuff that you needed from TMZ? You know what I mean? Like, don't pull the old card now because it's convenient for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's convenient for you now, but at the end of the day, you was calling TMZ right along with her. You was calling the blogs right along with her. Now she too old because you got some in-house PUSSY. That's crazy to me. Hold on, guys. Yeah, so like now you like got some in-house PUSSY, so it's now, oh, she too old for this, she too old for that. And I can't really get down with that. I'm not gonna be honest. Now, Hazel E, you should have known what was coming your way also, because Blue ain't never been faithful to nobody, okay? Blue is a man for himself. I don't care how that looked for nobody. Now Hazel is saying that he dropped a bag on her, okay? We're gonna pull up these things because I want you guys to hear it for yourself, and then I'll come back and add my own commentary to it. But listen, Hazel, you should have known what was coming your way. This man didn't promise you anything. I feel like you just jumped in the mix thinking you can be that girl, and he showed you how much you cannot be her. Okay, so that was wild work to me. But we're going to listen to her tell this whole entire story. And like I said, I hope that she didn't think that nothing was going to come from this. You know what I'm saying? No, girl, you couldn't have. You possibly couldn't have thought that something was going to come from this. And she might have. Okay, hold on. She didn't take it down. Hold on, guys. She didn't take it down. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm connected. She didn't take it down, but girl, he is right. You too old to have fell for his trap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you too old to think that you was really literally going to get something from this relationship. It's gonna always be a hell no for me. No, 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 no. You couldn't do nothing with him then, and you dang sure can't do nothing with him now. Okay, so let's listen to Hazel. Hold on. Why isn't it?
You over here being disrespectful as fuck, kissing fucking trailer park trash all in the lips, taking it, eating, sucking crab legs together. I'm too old. You're a convicted felon. Let's start there. I went below to fuck with you. You can put out the receipts. You bought me flights before. You've given me money before. You just sent me 5 bands the other day telling me to stay down so I can put up with your fuck shit. That's not enough. It's really not enough, honey. I'm done. Rather have a young bitch. Yeah, look at what you got. You got a bunch of OF girls, strippers, bitches that live in, back alleys and shit. Your mama called it a homeless shelter. I make you look better. And all I asked was for mutual respect, which I thought we agreed upon. But your old ways are creeping back in because you're feeling yourself. Last week when the probation came and, they were going to take you to jail again for all the stuff you weren't supposed to have. So I might not have been there for jail, but I made sure your ass didn't go back to jail just last Monday. Don't play with me. I did nothing wrong for you to deserve the disrespect you've given me for the last 24, 48 hours. So you don't know me. You're right. You flew me out. You didn't get to smash. You know what I'm saying? Things didn't go that way. But whatever.
Oh no.
You like, nigga, I'm not a bitch that needs you. I'm self-made. We said that from the beginning. You asked me to be in your video that went viral on #1. I wonder if you would have put, all your little flunkies in there, how those numbers would have did. We'll see.
All right, so let me tell y'all this. I don't believe that Blue didn't smash, and here's why I don't believe that Blue didn't smash. I don't believe that Blue didn't smash because she is too mad, right? And if he didn't smash, she wouldn't be this mad. She's going to continue on, and we're going to hear her continue on like crazy, okay? We're going to continue, hearing her go on and on and on, and then we're going to listen to Blue break up with her online, okay? And I'm like, I know you didn't think that this was serious, but she's deeply hurt, okay? Let's continue to listen, all right? Hold on.
And another thing, that golden retriever shit, it was cute, but I co-signed it, my nigga. Top news, TMZ. Them hoes can't do shit, okay? You got a bunch of pound puppies running around. Next call needs to be the animal control. you need to take them bitches back to the pound, okay? You messing with a big dog, okay? Real golden retriever shit over here. Okay? Get into it, bitch.
All right, now again, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again. Who wants to be called a golden retriever? Okay, I am a whole woman, and you saying you a real woman. Why are you allowing him to even incorporate you into a dog pound? That's weird as hell, anyway. But to each his own, right? She is the reason why her son is sorry. Yeah, she plays a big part in it, Veronica, a huge part. But yet she wanted to be a part of his team. Absolutely, she did. Now her feelings hurt. Okay, so let me show y'all what she had posted as her receipts. Okay, so this is one here, and she says, let me take this comment down so I can be able to see what's on the screen. But it says, and you're welcome for your first #1 video, and I don't know how long. Hazel, I don't like Blue like that, but I'm gonna tell you one thing for certain, the two things for sure. You are not the reason for that boy going #1. Okay, he's hot commodity. He fresh out of jail. Okay, and then let's share hers because let me see. He posts that he had given her, well, she posted that he had given her $5,000 from Blueface LLC was deposited into your account. And he says, I take care of any female that I'm with, that is with me. Laughing my A off. 5K is not a flex. I spent 8K on a Laker ticket. You're welcome. Okay. And it's not, it's chump change, really. Okay. But he goes on. So she responds to that and she says, should have spent it on a venue for your party and don't play because you crashed me. Oh, you cashed me and my team out for the video. Stop it, Jonathan. So she's saying that he paid her for this video. I mean, rightfully so. Fair exchange, no robbery, right? I'm gonna read it one more time because I kind of butchered that. Should have spent it on a venue for your party and don't play because you cash me and my team out for that video. Stop it, Jonathan. Not her calling him by his government. Yeah, she mad, okay? So she shows this deposit here also. Jonathan Portal, $500, okay? Then she says, only thing a bitch will have over me is the patience with a tolerating disrespect. I love me too much to settle for less than. I know my worth, and any man who is rich, famous, 925, gangster, scammer, artist, athlete has turned up with me on his arm. It's verified facts. No matter who I'm with, I add value, and that's what the F I do know. Okay. Let's see what else she shows. So she also shared this text message exchange, and this print is small, so I'm gonna try, y'all. Head off the plane is crazy. It's all for entertainment. LOL. Hey, what's up? Should I still come today? I haven't heard from you. Yeah, for sure. And then they got the flight ticket. I guess he flew her out. For sure. There is a shuttle take you from the airport to the, I don't know, y'all. I can't make it out. Right outside the airport. Stay there. Okay. I guess that's what it say. I hope I read it right because the print is so small. But that's their text message exchange. And then let me see what this one is. Nigga chest hurt. He met his match. Listen, I think you're more hurt than him. I don't think he's hurt at all. Okay. You're hurt because you're doing a whole lot. He broke up with you. Take it on the chin. You had to know it was coming. He had girl at the girl in his house since he been home. You couldn't have thought that you was about to stamp him like that. I turned you up fresh out, nigga. Be grateful. You should be grateful. He brought you back to life because everybody had forgot about you. Okay, I'm just saying. Now, Blue ain't no friend of mine, but for sure he brought you back to life. You didn't make him relevant. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So Blue broke up with her. We're gonna listen to Blue break up with her. Okay. And that's that. Blue don't give a dang on about nobody, y'all. He for himself. You know what I mean? And respectfully, what you gonna say?
Hazel E, the roster. I'm officially letting Hazel go from the roster. Hazel E, you are too old to be acting this young. We're done. Dead on. We're done. I'd rather be with a young bitch. You feel me? If any bitch got more patience than you at 45, you're out of here. Cancel Christmas. Sober. care too much about what the fans think. I don't want that. I'm straight. Bitch that care about the fans, I'm straight. I need 100% support. I know you for 20 days, Hazel. You don't got no position, no nothing. Dead homies. Like, nothing came to my cell that said Hazel E. I didn't know you then, so I didn't expect that. You're expecting too much, baby girl.
You heard him. He says that he known her for 20 days. Now, you guys know when they did TMZ interview, he was saying that they knew each other before he went in and all this stuff. And he's like, you're doing too much, right? He says, you too messy. You concerned about the blogs and what the blogs think. He wants somebody that's just going to be quiet. And Hazel E says, I'm not that person, okay? He don't want you to do that. He also says that he don't owe you anything. You didn't send anything to his cell while he was there. Nothing came to his cell. He didn't know you. You got 20 days in and it's not enough to keep him, okay? So he wish you well on your journey, child. Wish you well. But yes, she wanted to be a part of the team. Hazel E is so irrelevant. Yes, she is. She is. I don't know why she thinks she turned blue up now. You wilding with that one, honey. You wilding with that one. But I just wanted y'all to know that she broke up with he broke up with her, and now she responded to him. Now, Lemmy is circulating in the news, and let me tell y'all why. So you guys know that I just told you guys that he recently got Scotty pregnant. They announced it. They're going to have a baby girl, and they are living their best life, right? So apparently he walked the red carpet with Janisha, which is his ex, right? And him walking his red carpet, he kind of like take a look at her, like up and down, and Blueface and Whack 100 kind of laugh like this dude, right? And that sparked a lot of conversation. So apparently Janisha got him from somebody else. And they're saying that that's the reason why she lost him, okay? She took him from somebody else. And then he dumped her for somebody else. And then Scotty took him from Janisha. That's what they're saying, okay? I don't know the timeline, but I do know that he says they spent 8 years together. If that's so, then Scotty was definitely messing with him while he was with Janisha. Okay. I personally, I listen to Lemmy a lot. I feel like he's growing and he's trying. He said it. He says, "Look, I was trying to figure myself out." And he also says, "Now let me tell y'all who's." So this is him and the Janisha girl. Okay, this is her on the baddies red carpet. Okay, she's a beautiful girl. Okay, but he looked her up and down, and Blueface and Whack 100 started laughing like this dude right here, right? They had a season, right? And I don't know why we can't normalize people walking away from stuff that no longer works for them anymore, right? So I don't know why they walked away, but I do know that Scotty allegedly walked in the middle of them, and that's how they became separated for real, right? But I want you guys to hear this interview that he did where he talked very highly of Janisha. She still worked for Zeus Network, right? So I wonder how that works with Scotty, because Scotty strikes me as a very jealous person. Lemmy is constantly over explaining himself. He didn't mean this, he didn't mean that. Like he always trying to like over pacify for her, right? So I'm trying to figure out, since she still works in a part of Baddies, network or Zeus Network, what does that look like? Like how healthy could that really be, since Gotti strike me as a very jealous individual, okay? Now, congratulations on the baby, but like for real, you know what I mean? They made a cute couple, and now that he's with Scotty, I feel like we should just let that part go. You know what I mean? Like let's let it go. Let's just let it go. That's all I'm gonna say. He says that she moved on. He don't know if she's dating or not, but she moved on. He says he is dating Scotty, and he would like to enjoy that. Okay. He's trying to see where things go, yada, yada, yada. Now, this was back in August, but I want you guys to hear his word language. Okay. And hear what he had to say about it. Okay. So let's go. Wait a minute. I haven't got y'all no sound.
I'm gonna ask, look, I get all the tea from my little sister. She is a Zeus fan. We we watch, of course, I watched Y'all Since Cabaret, but she watched all the shows, right? And she's like, he coming to bed, ask him, is he really with my girl? Because, my sister loves Scotty. Oh, you really were? They know you know. Are you with her? No, I would say, I appreciate you asking me that question. Scotty is absolutely amazing. She's beautiful. Yes, she is. She and I are definitely, dating, and we're figuring out, we're developing our relationship.
He got a show with his. That's not on TV, right?
No.
No.
Now, of course, they're past that point now, right? But during this time, he's talking about like the beginning stages of him and Scotty relationship. Okay, so let's back it up.
I said,
Scotty
this nigga put his own life on TV.
Scotty is one of the baddies, though.
Yeah,
she is one. Well, yeah, she is one of the baddies.
So no, but real talk, she's great, and we're developing our relationship, and we're seeing where it takes us. But
sounds like an HR problem right there.
No, she's great. HR. But she's great. She's great, and
HR, what the fuck? HR.
No, she's amazing. And I know folks, I want to be careful because there's a lot of things I haven't addressed about my personal life, because I do like to keep it private. Yeah. But I do want to say, how Lemmy, you be putting videos and shit out there, girl twerking. Well, that's that's throwing money. That's marketing. We're a loud, provocative platform. We generate a lot of views. That helps with our subscribers.
You're the CEO,
and that's okay. It's okay.
I ain't saying nothing wrong with it, but I'm saying when I see a video of you and yes.
So people have to realize that, like he said, that's part of marketing. So if you get with him, this is the things that come along with. So don't think that I'm going to stop as the CEO because I'm now dating you. So I can only imagine what Scotty might be going through behind the scenes, but she signed up for this. And remember, according to the people, they're saying that she took him from Janisa. Okay, so we got to see.
Yeah. Throwing the bread. And Scotty, twerking.
Listen, Scotty is sexy. She's sexy.
Very much so.
And, sometimes folks like to see her doing her thing, and she's fun. She likes to have a lot of fun. She likes to, she's a sweetheart. She likes to have fun. Yeah. She's great. But I do want to say,
could you be with one woman?
I've said I'm at this place where I'm still.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Listen, I'm being honest. I am
saying no, man. It's okay.
I am, and I've said it before. I am finding me. I'm finding me, and I think that's important. I do.
I think that's a safe answer. I'm finding me. Okay, I ain't say yes. I ain't say no. I just said I'm finding me.
I do.
I don't finding me. I never heard that one.
I'm finding me, and I think
so confused right now.
Yeah,
because I don't tune into everything baddie, but I remember when it was the Stunner Girl claims, and then the whole thing. You were in a relationship with her name is Janisha.
Yeah, Janisha. So
and she was one of the producers on the show.
I will say, Janisha is great, and again, we have a great friendship, a great relationship, and she's doing her thing, and I'm proud of her. But I do see a lot of rumors out there that about Scotty and Janisha. Again, I will just say we just we were very much in love, and we still love each other and have love for each other, but we're just not together anymore. Mm-hmm. And I am dating Scotty, but like I said, it is a situation where I was finding me, but I think they're both beautiful queens. I think they are amazing. I have nothing but love for Scotty. I have nothing but love for Janisha. I love both of them. They're great people. But I just hate to see people tearing them apart and commenting and all these rumors and all this stuff. It's just, again, for me, look, I life is short, and like I said, I've never been married, never been engaged, never had children, and I've just been kind of, at a place where I'm just like, all right, what am I doing?
Could you be with one woman, Lemmy?
That's a great question. I don't know yet. I don't know. Like, I don't want to be a cheater in a marriage. I don't want to be labeled that. You know what I mean? That. And so that's kind of like, I just want to get it all out. It's not even getting it all out. I just think it's very hard for men to be in a like being monogamous.
It's not hard when you find your
person. Yeah,
I'll say that. When you find your one, when you find your person, it's not as hard as you think.
Please tell me what.
All right, so you guys heard it, and like I said, she still works for the Zeus Network. He says that she handles all of the social media stuff. Of course, I can't play the whole entire interview, but I thought it was very respectful of him. I know, like, we as bloggers got to hype everything up, but I thought like his response was spot on. I'm confused. He objectified women, but is critical of people criticizing them. Absolutely. That makes a perfectly good point. And here's the thing. He don't want people talking about it. But he has to me, he's just a straight narc, right? I'm just going to throw that out there. However, I feel like now that he's with Scotty, maybe she brought another side out of him. Now we got to see, because we just the flies on the wall flying outside the house, right? We got to see. But I feel like she has brought another side of him. Like, he had posted this picture and he was like, she doesn't even know, like, I'm recording her right now. I just love, like, and it was just like so genuine. Right. So we have to wait and see what it looks like in the long term, you know, because actually she's been wearing a ring. So people are assuming that they're engaged. I don't know. But she's been wearing it and putting it out there to, you know, front and center. So maybe they are. However, the baby will complicate things to a certain degree. That will kind of put a monkey wrench in their relationship. So while they're used to it being this dog and them together and they can go as they come and please, but a baby will slow you down some, right? So now we're going to have a baby, a dog, two people that's on the road nonstop. What does that look like, right? How do he get to be a full man like he's saying that he want to do? Okay. I'm all for him and Scotty, but I also know with all the wisdom inside of me that how you get him is how you lose him. So if Janisha took him from somebody, then she lost him to Scotty, and Scotty took him from Janisha. Okay, Scotty, your turn is coming. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Okay. So y'all drop down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. He reminds me of Kevin Samuels. Oh, okay. Okay. He was a jerk, right? But you know, it is what it is. Okay. But you know, it's kind of one of those things where he knows he the man. He knows he got all the cream of the crop. And he kind of like capitalized off of that. And he uses his money and his status against women. That's what I believe, right? Doesn't make it true or false. However, that's what he gives off to me. All right. But what does that look like in a relationship? What would that look like? I'm curious to know. But I thought it was worth a conversation. Very interesting. If you guys are here, go ahead and share the live, like the video, put your notification bells on. If you aren't subscribed, definitely subscribe to the channel. We got to move on to our final topic, which blew my mind. Okay. And nothing surprised me here. Okay. Nothing surprised me. However, I'm amazed at why people always want to pull out. I'ma sue you. I'ma sue you. I'ma sue you. When you walked into a trap yourself. Okay. That blows the hell out of my mind. Okay. A streamer by the name of PlaqueBoyMax. Okay. He walked up on ex-American Idol young lady, Kenya Hill. And what happened with that is Kenya Hill, basically, he was telling Kenya Hill like what he was doing. Okay, go vote here, go do this, go do that. And she was all in the conversation. You know what I mean? Like she was down for it. Okay, she was all in the conversation, wanting to vote. Where can I find you at? Yada, yada, yada. And then when she realized that he was leaving, she asked him for a kiss, and he was like, hell to the no, 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 no. Okay, so it says in American Next Top Model season 4 contestant Kenya Hill goes off at their interaction with PlaqueBoyMax, where she approached him, asked him for a kiss, and he declined. You don't ever depart from a real woman in that nature. You played yourself. Okay. I don't think he played himself. I think a woman of your age and your caliber should know better. Okay. Then you want to sue him because you asked his team not to put the videos out. It doesn't work like that. He doesn't have to not put the videos out because you desperately pulled your desperate card. You should have never asked that man who you do not know for a kiss. You knew nothing about him. What the hell would he let you put your lips on him for? Now you're embarrassed because the video's out. People are looking at you strange. You look weird as hell. And now it's like, oh, I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue you. You really have no bone in this fight, okay? You don't. Put your walking shoes on to take this L. Take it like, take the L like you're supposed to, okay? You too old to pull what you pull. Okay, so we're going to listen to the response of her responding to him. And I'm going to see if I can pull up him responding to her. But it's pretty embarrassing, y'all. It's pretty embarrassing for her. It's looking crazy out here for her. All right, so let's listen to him approach her first.
Young man, hi. I'm sorry, but I'm from America's Next Top Model, and I don't know who you are, but you're out here talking about Black excellence.
Yes.
What are you promoting?
So I'm a streamer, I also make music. I don't know if you know Fred Again is a Skepta. I have a song nominated for a Grammy with them, Victory Lap.
Really?
Yes. And I am nominated for Streamer of the Year, Music Streamer, Best Stream Series, Best Stream
Collab. How do I
Collab.
support you?
Right here, support Black business. What's your name?
Should I put you on my stories? Right
Yes.
You
You
support
should.
your Black business?
100%.
Black cameraman?
Yes.
You available? I need a
Nice to meet
videographer.
you, Max. Max.
No, you're not.
You trying to steal my camera?
No. Only when you're around.
All right, come on.
Tell me your name again.
My name is PlaqueBoyMax.
PlaqueBoyMax.
Yeah.
We're here with
PlaqueBoyMax. PlaqueBoyMax. Y'all know what time it is. All platforms.
all platforms. You
Make
gotta
sure y'all
support
vote.
it.
Oh, upside down. Make sure y'all vote. Vote. Exercise the right MLK fought for. Vote.
Period.
All platforms, Grammys, and Streamer of the Year. Let's do it. Come on.
Okay, are you gonna
Yes.
give me a little smooch?
I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't.
You know what?
I can't. Love though. I'm out. Oh my God. What the fuck?
I wish him the best.
Girl, now you wish him the best because you asked him for a little smooch. You don't know him. You knew nothing about him. You didn't even know who he was or what he did, and you asked him for a little smooch, okay? Let's listen to her response to the foolishness. How you going to sue him after you asked this man for a kiss that you don't know? I can only imagine what kind of desperation situations you walk into. That is wow, okay? Oh, I didn't play the actual video, Veronica. I just played the sound. Did you hear the sound? Let me know if you heard the sound. Before I move on, I just want to make sure you heard the sound. Okay. All right, I just wanted to make sure you heard the sound. Sometimes they be flagging me for like crazy stuff, and I try to just stand clear. But let's listen to her response.
Top of the morning to you. I'm going to say this to PlaqueBoy and your entire team because I walked up to you with two witnesses, okay, after his fumble of, just complete lack of humility and lack of a lot of stuff, okay? I walked up to you, Mr. Videographer, after even offering your ass a job. I don't care what he's paying you. I asked you
How you gonna say you offer him a job? It wasn't like he was jobless. It be the shade. You walked into the stupidity. So now you have to eat this L. Digest it. It's weird.
in layman's terms, very plain English, to not use that footage. And you guys were filming stuff obnoxiously with every single person who recognized him. I don't even know this guy. I literally am running an empire right now and have no clue who I don't have X and don't even have the time to log in and sign up. So I walked up to you after his little outburst. He probably don't even date black women. But I said to you guys very clearly, please don't use that footage. And I don't know.
So he probably don't even date black women, but you wanted the person that may not have dated black women to give you a kiss? Girl, you make no sense at all. This is getting crazy, y'all. It's getting weirder and weirder. All right, let's continue to listen.
What collegiate level you guys are at if you guys went to college or whatever. But I asked you not to use that footage. Not only did you use the footage, but out of everybody there, you talked to a lot of people. We heard you a mile away. That was the only footage that you used. And I verbally told you not to use it. I have so many things going on right now that I don't have time to take you to court, but I dare you. I dare you to.
You have so many things going on where you decided that you didn't have enough going on. That's why you wanted to kiss, okay? You cannot tell, this is business, baby. When he first got you on that camera, unless you told him I'd rather not be filmed and he disobeyed that, that's different. But you didn't tell him that. You even wanted a kiss from the person you said is not interested in Black people. Now you're threatening the man. I don't have time to take you to court. It will be one court that you get dismissed immediately. I don't even think the judge is going to allow you to even go through with it. He's going to dismiss you at the entry of the dang on building. Okay, let's go.
Because now you are taking up my time. This 3 minutes that it's taken to post this, I could have been making money. And I dare you.
Kenya, you went to college. Kenya, you won't understand that a live stream is
okay. Yeah, she sound crazy as hell. Okay, now PlaqueBoyMax is going to respond to her. Okay, she did throw a lot of insults. So whatever she get in his responses, what the hell she get? She said that she don't know if he went to college, if he even owned plaques at all. She said a host of things. All right, a lot of insults. So if he responded and it sound, Nell identified or rude, so be it. You don't get to throw insults and then when they come back your way, oh, that was too harsh. You're going to talk to a female like that? Well, you talk to a boy like that. So you get whatever you get, okay?
live stream. What does the word live mean? It means live. I can't edit the live stream. The shit happened live. You asked to get the kiss on the cheek. You airballed. Brick nasty. Shit not swishing. Not today. It's not your day. You feel me? That's okay. Kenya, you cannot threaten me to sue you because I didn't kiss you on the cheek. You sound crazy. You was just trying to support Black business, and then when the Black business don't go your way now.
So your new fame, his Instagram, I don't even know who gave him the idea. Do you know the connotation behind the word plaque? And I don't know if this is maybe a different kind of plaque that you're talking about. Maybe it's a different one, but the first thing I thought of, because I don't think he has any real plaques, was plaque on your teeth.
She ain't, but I do though, baby. But I do though. Shout out Fred and Skep. I do though. You gotta stop playing with me, nigga. It's lit over here. Yo, why is she doing this, bro? Why is she doing this? Yo, listen. Listen, Kenya, you don't have to beef. Just accept the L. It's fine. I get it. You're probably used to taking L's less. Guys, we all know men are more used to taking L's. Niggas get rejected more on a daily basis than women, especially pretty women. Kenya, you graded out in the first quarter. It's late. Just take the L and walk away.
When you're an air.
All right, guys, because the next part got a bunch of music in it. But like he said, take the L and walk away. And he's saying you ate with he probably don't even know what plaques are. He like, you ate with that, but I actually do. I do own plaques, right? You don't know enough about me. He says, first you wanted to start out as supporting Black owned businesses, but now it's something, now it didn't work for you. Now it's, I'm going to take you to court. Just take this L, sis. You definitely walked into it. I agree 110% with him. Okay. Usually I'm team woman, but right is right and wrong is wrong. And this is one of those things you're going to be able to look back on, hopefully, and say, I never want to carry myself like that again. You asked a complete stranger for a kiss. Out of all the things you could have said, can I have a card? How do I watch you? Get some business tip or give some business tip. You turned around and said, can I get a little smooch? Where was your mind at? What now you want to little boy him after it didn't work in your favor, and that's not okay, and that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to bring all of that to you guys' attention. Remember, guys, if you are not following me on any forms of social media, you can follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X, and even now Patreon at Shar's Reality #6. If you have not had a chance to follow any of my backup pages, also on all platforms, it's Shar's Reality Family. My email, I barely check it. But if if you definitely don't want to use the DMs over on Instagram, you're more than welcome to email me. I'm just not sure how fast I'll get back to you. Okay. It's healingwithshar@gmail.com. That's my email. My Cash App is also in my bio. My different platforms, all of the things that you need to contact me. The quickest way is always DMs on Instagram. Because I have my notifications on for that. I check my email periodically. If you need to contact me or you got questions or you want to send something, that is the quickest way you're going to find me. You're more than welcome to email if you're old school. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But I can tell you, I have no sense of urgency with my emailing, okay? I just wanted to throw that out there. We are 50 minutes into our chat, and I'm going to wrap this up. I love you, checkmates, and there is nothing you can do about it. And remember, don't you let nobody tell you nothing different. Until next time, bye.